Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper. I am doing a comprehensive review series of Optimus Prime figures called That's Just Prime. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine video, unboxings, vlogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I upload 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see.
Autobots, roll out!
Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Optimus Prime and High Test, and I love this toy. Released in 2017, this guy is still available at retail stores as of the time of this recording, and retails for approximately $20. So here we have another Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Prime. This one looks a lot better than the first one, which I didn't even pick up. But this one I had to get. This one is actually pretty cool. So you can see the packaging that he comes in. We'll take a look at that real quick. He does come packaged in robot mode. Both figures do. You do get High Test. You do get Optimus Prime. And they show you that they can combine for the power-up mode, or the throttle-up mode, rather. And then around the back, we got some big product shots showing us High Test in both modes, Optimus in both modes, and how they combine one step and a cross-cell with Soundwave. That's about it for the box, and he also comes with his instruction sheets, which is going to show us how to transform Optimus in about 8 steps, how to transform High Test. He's supposed to be a 1-step or a 2-step, A and B, and then how the combination works for the throttle-up mode right there. Some tiny type around the back, and that's going to be about it for that. So here we have Optimus and High Test in truck mode, and well, in vehicle modes rather, I should say. And looking at Optimus himself, he is the truck that we've come to get used to seeing in the Robots in Disguise cartoon. Not a whole lot to write home about there. He does look nice. He rolls okay. It's got those snap-on wheels, so you know they roll about as good as they're gonna roll. The wheels in the middle are locked in place. These do not turn at all. It's only the front wheels and these back wheels that roll, and then the ones in the middle just kind of drag around. So he does roll enough. No detail as far as the wheels go. All the wheels are black, but all the reds and the blues and the windows are there at least. No, I would have liked to see some silver here on the smoke pipes, but I can probably take care of that myself. The front is also, the grille is painted silver. So again, you paint the grille, but you don't paint the smokestacks. Come on. Or the wheels. Come on. And just going around the truck itself, you can see the robot's head back there. It's sort of kind of hidden, but it's also sort of kind of in plain view. And that's about it for the truck mode. Pretty basic little figure here. And then here is High Test. And High Test is a little tank. He does have threads down here on the bottom. He's got some guns here on the sides, and he just a little bumper right there, a cow catcher of sorts. So it kind of looks like some sort of a Cybertronian tank of sorts, I guess. He does have 3 little wheels down here on the bottom, but they don't do anything. It supposedly rolls, but I mean that barely feels like it's rolling. It feels more like it's dragging than anything else. So, transforming High Test is real easy. We just take the bottom tracks here, flip these around. When you do, the head's going to come up and the arms are going to come out. And there's High Test in his robot mode. And, you know, I guess he's a cool enough little robot right there. He doesn't do anything. The guns, you can move the guns to the side, but there's a different purpose for that. But he has 0 articulation. The head doesn't move, the arms don't move, the legs don't move. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of stands there and looks high testy, I guess. I don't know. So now to show off the throttle up mode, High Test does have another mode. He is a triple changer or a target master. We're going to transform him back into tank mode. Then we're going to take the guns and we're going to rotate these all the way around. You can see a little tab right there. These are going to tab in together, reach around the bottom here, and pull out the handle. And High Test is now a gun. So I really do like this figure because it really does remind me of the Target Masters back in the G1 era, but he's also a triple changer. You know, he's got that tank mode, he's got the robot mode, and he's got a gun mode. So really well done. And, you know, he's no more not posable than the original Target Masters were. So that doesn't bother me at all. I think this is really, really cool. Very, very well done. So now that we've got High-Test here in his gun mode, we're going to come up here and you can see that there's a peg right there, or a peg hole rather, at the top of Optimus's truck mode, which is not all pegged in properly. There you go. So that's what that should look like. So we're going to take High-Test. We're going to pop him in here. We're going to press down on him. And when we release, nothing happens. Oh, man. This thing is on like a hair trigger, and I can't look at it the wrong way without making it come undone. And then the one time I want to do it in the video, he doesn't do it. There we go. So when we pressed, let me do that again just so you can see what happened. So the guns were down like so. So when we pressed High-Test down, he released the mechanism, and then when we released him, he's going to spring up. These missile pods are going to pop off on the side, one on each side, and then these guns came up. So this is the throttle up mode. I don't know why this is called the throttle up mode, because all he did was, you know, generate, I guess, some cannons and some missiles. This would seem more like a power-up mode to me, but whatever. That's what it's called, throttle up mode, so that's what we'll call it. So, and other than that, I mean, the vehicle still rolls same as it always did. We just have some weapons there to show off, and High-Test can rotate around if you need to. I think the first time he did this on the cartoon, these cannons were rotating. They were being chased by laser beaks, so these cannons were actually rotating and shooting back. You can't rotate these, but you can rotate High-Test, so you can kind of recreate that scene from the show by doing that. So that's kind of cool. Getting into transformation, very simple. We're going to go ahead and, I guess we're leaving him in gun mode because we're going to use him as a gun. And then we're going to take Optimus just as he is within his powered up mode. We're going to take the cab and unclip it, bring it down. We're going to take the top of the cab, push it in, and you heard it click right there in place. And then we're just going to bring it around, clip that into place, just like that. Take these cannons and rotate them straight out like that. Take the back part of the truck right here, bring this all the way down. It's going to clip into place right there and there. Once you've got those clipped into place, you can go ahead and bring these side panels up again, bring his feet out, and separate his legs. And these panels are on a very loose clip, especially this one for both robot and truck mode. They just come undone all the time. The clip is not very good with this one. The spring is really good, as you can see, but the clip's not. All right, so we'll set Optimus right there. I'll bring my camera up a little bit. And we'll take the cannons, split those all the way out to the sides. They are going to clip in place, bring the arms down. And there is Optimus in robot mode. Here in robot mode, Optimus is approximately 6 inches tall, and he looks pretty good, and that's good because that's about all he's going to do. He is a bit of a brick. Going all the way around so you can see, not a whole lot of backpack, so I like that. There's not a whole lot of stuff hanging off his back. His legs are a little hollow. I know that will bother some people, so I want to show that off. Other than that, he looks like Prime from the show, and with some big Megatron-style cannons on his forearms there, which actually looks pretty cool. I kind of dig it. The articulation in the figure, the head can rotate side to side, and the arms can go in and out. This is due to transformation, and then the elbows can bend 90 degrees. That is it for posability. So check out the head on this guy. Again, the head from the robot, from the cartoon. Very well sculpted. I like it a lot. And just the detail in general for the figure does a good job of portraying Optimus Prime, I think. And there's that thing. This really, that's kind of like the only thing that bugs me, is that these panels don't stay clipped into place very well. In either mode, they're constantly popping off. So I can imagine if I were trying to play with this thing, if that was popping off all the time, that would, as a kid, see, it would probably bug the crap out of me. So kind of take points away for that. But other than that, and you can see I'm just having a hard time keeping them in. Other than that, I do like this figure. It's fun. I like playing with this. And we'll bring in High-Test one more time. And you can take that peg. Mine's a little loose. I have played with mine quite a bit. You can peg that in just like that. So he's got himself a weapon, just like a Target Master, which is really, really cool. I like it a lot. So yeah, once again, these are still in stores. They're going for about $20. And this is a good kid's toy. It kind of introduces them to the Target Master concept, and it's got a cool little gimmick. And it's not very intrusive. Yeah, he's not articulated, but you know, that, I don't know, flip a coin on articulation. They're either articulated, really well articulated, or they're not. And I don't know. This reminds me a lot of G1. I mean, I got plenty of G1 figures. We complain about articulation nowadays, but I have so many G1 figures that all they do is turn their elbows. That's it. I mean, Power Master Optimus Prime, for example, he just bends his elbows. That's all he can do. And that's what we played with as kids. But then now here in 2019, we want to complain about articulation. I don't know. I think it's kind of silly. It's a fun toy. A kid can pick this up, play with it, and have a lot of fun with it. I think it's a very, very cool toy. It looks really cool, and I love the gimmick for the power-up or the throttle-up mode, and I love the triple changer target master. Absolutely love it. So I think that about covers the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Optimus Prime with High Test. What did you think of this figure, and what would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I make new videos. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.